Welcome back to the Sunday Paper broadcast, everybody. I'm Russell West. Before we get too far along, I'd like to remind everybody to go ahead and check out our other shows. We've got Stuff You Don't Know, James Clary, where we sort of go over conspiracy theories and esoteric kind of ghost stuff. A lot of stuff we don't know, hence the name. We've got Mostly Facts, me, Chef Taylor Roten, and Dimitri Parizo. And we just kick back and have a good time. It's pretty fun. Got pretty wild last week. We might do that again soon. A lot of fun. And of course, the other one is a side-by-side companion with your favorite movies. It's called That's Not What I Saw, where we sort of tear apart the plots of your favorite movies and show you what the movie's really about. You can find all that at generalmediapodcastgroup.com. Go ahead and check that out. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, again, we got Carole King, the musical. There's been a lot of money. They'll be here this week. If you like Carole King, you might want to check that out. Front page news here is A Healing Home. Robin Dern, the executive director of Adult and Teen Challenge in the Ozark. Teen Challenge. Yeah, that was what bad kids would do. I remember that. I think I knew someone that went after being a teen. That must have been fun. He's giving women new life. So yeah, these were guys I knew that were going there. Guys I would not trust at some sort of battered women's home or whatever they're trying to do here. For 6 years, I had been on IV meth user. Eek. And have been using choice to go to prison or going to rehab. I never wanted to get clean. Whoa, interesting. Got a hold of her heart. And the faith-based recovery home, which is situated in the neighborhood in the Ozark, has been there since 2009 and a part of the Adult and Teen Challenge of the Greater South. Looks like it's expanded quite a bit to Kansas, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Tennessee. That's a sad story. But it's local, at least. It's not COVID. I'm happy about that. I wonder if they're getting over that. Well, now, here's an article I'm all for. Cold weather reduces dad's work schedule. With the weather turning colder, dad's hours at work are being reduced. His job requires daytime temperatures above 50 degrees. What is he doing? 50 degrees? He's not going to work all winter. Jesus Christ. This means that many weeks his paychecks does not cover the family grocery bill. God, another sad one. I thought this was going to be like a dad trying to get out of work, like a George Lopez or, the sitcom of my youth, trying to get out of work, saying it was too cold to go outside and, trim the hedges. Or I didn't realize this guy's liveliness depended on the goddamn weather. What does he do, though? His son is sick a lot. It's making things worse. Yeah, but I just want to know what this guy does. What job requires daytime temperatures above 50 degrees? Anybody out there, let me know. That's I know roofing, we didn't work below 32 most of the time. Oh, it's like freezing. Maybe he's an exterior house painter, but even now, a little of this weather, that's probably what it is, exterior house painting. Because 50 degrees is the threshold for paint of yesteryear. Let's see what else we got here. Classic time here. Weather history. Arctic winds drop temperatures as low as 32 below zero in Minnesota, November 26th, 1989. 1 year later, 60 new records for warmth were set in the Midwest and Northwest. Wow. Here's some weather trivia. What is the most common direction of the snowstorm? Anyone? Southwest to northwest. Wow. Widow of South Korean dictator apologizes for brutal rule. Chun Doo-won took power in a coup in 1979 and violently crushed pro-democracy protests a year later before being jailed for treason in the 1990s. Well, he had a good life after that. Interesting. So we got a half-page article here on Betsy Fogel. That's a very ugly name. I know somehow I know her, or I have friends that know her. Just not a particularly attractive name. Just to focus on funding, education, and childcare. Interesting. She flipped seats. And not herself, but she flipped a seat in her district. This is quite the article. Galen Brakier of the Springfield Newsletter. So we got a local article here. That's nice. She argued that fighting and noise across the aisle is an excuse, so we should be making something political that should never be political. Well, in the world of politics, that might be a little tougher, maybe easier than said, but I commend you for your efforts. She won over Steve Helms. He was my neighbor back at my old place. My old place where I actually got the name. You know, I was subscribed to the paper. I'm trying to help them out here. I never get it. I live in a loft on Commercial Street, so like upstairs. And so I'm guessing either homeless people steal it or they're just not delivering it. It's hard to tell which. I end up having to go to my crackhead price cutter every day, or every Sunday to get my paper. It's getting kind of annoying. Whoa. The Art of Wrongful Incarceration. This seems a little self-promoting. Tony's Liberty and Gratitude to raise money for the Gannett Foundation. A Gannett publication. Oh, NFTs for charity. Rock on. The key ingredient from my point of view is hope. Yep, wrongful conviction. That stuff's scary. Here's how residents rank their top priority in the non-scientific survey. 1, mental health services. 2, affordable housing. 3, services for unhoused persons, OBOs. 4, vaccinations. 5, small business economic assistance. 6, assistance to nonprofit organizations. 7, household food programs. 8, broadband. We're still calling internet broadband? You might as well call it dial-up. Jesus Christ, folks, come on. Who are they asking? 10, services to foster youth. Interesting. Ooh, Whataburger eyeing potential new location in Republic, and I am a fan of Whataburger. I got to say, I'm glad they're expanding. I've taken trips to Tulsa just for Whataburger, and then turned around and came home. But boys are good. When you crave it, you crave it. According to the City of Republic's major project tracker, Whataburger has submitted an application to build a restaurant in Republic. Whataburger is a popular Texas fast food restaurant that specializes in hamburgers. The company was founded by Harmon Dobson, now that's a name, and opened its first restaurant in Corpus Christi, Texas in 1950. There are now more than 850 locations across 14 states. How we are now just getting it after 14 states is pretty wild, but it'll be fine. The next 7 years, KMO Burger, a new investment-led franchise group that includes Mahomes, will open 30 Whataburgers spanning from Wichita, Kansas to St. Joseph, Missouri. Well, it's about goddamn time. It took a Super Bowl MVP to get that through the pipes. Spain cops march over gag law reform. Motorized screens. The Ozarks' largest sunroom builder. On to sports. Verdon, what's his name? Bill Verdon. Apparently he was important. I don't know. Just looks like another old guy in a Cardinals hat to me. Arkansas beats Missouri. Football, I heard that. Lady Bears fall to LSU in Puerto Rico finale. That's interesting. Oh, Dick Fidel's got cancer. Well, he's looked like he's had cancer for quite a while. But that positive attitude really keeps him going, I bet. Here it is. I knew I wouldn't get too far. COVID-19 has seen a common culprit. Quotations from Trump to Biden, people have gone from feeling that it's morning again in America to feeling on the cusp of morning again in America. Get ready for more newspaper articles. Obituaries. Oh, this dude's smoking a pipe. What a G, man. He's awesome. He's an oilman. Oh. Let your past finance your future. I think I've done this one before, actually. Just selling gold. All right, we're going to get in the life section here. That seemed like a... Oh, this one's... It's got coupons. We'll get into those. Simple steps towards reducing waste this holiday season. Gotta tell you, I'm not really concerned about reducing a lot of waste. It hasn't really crossed my mind yet. Thank God the news leader's here to change my mind. With concern about climate change growing, this holiday season is a chance to try and celebrate with more planet-friendly ways. Simple changes in the way we gift wrap, send cards, decorate, entertain, and can cut out a lot of waste and often save a lot of money in the process. Where is it? Okay, here we are. Gift wrap. Unease over paper waste that has many people turning to reusable bags and other options. Gotta say, nothing I'm not trying, but I just have never really bugged me that much to where I made an effort at all. I mean, the shit just kind of goes away, doesn't it? Just fucking paper. You can buy some hippie blankets, or you can make garland out of uncycled egg cartons. Fucking gross. Fucking gross. Jesus Christ. Buzz off. I'm done with this article. Next article. Paul Rudd is sexiest teacher alive in Ghostbusters Afterlife. Well, it's one person's opinion. Oh, that's because he's the. He must have won the Sexiest Man Alive, People Magazine, the Sexiest Man Alive. That's interesting. I guess I missed that article. Rudd Gubison. You know, Paul Rudd doesn't do a lot of bad stuff. And they've had a lot of bad Ghostbusters here recently. Again, corporate cash grab. Just redo a fucking movie that's been done 8 times. Figure it out. Yeah, I think Ben was right last week. These comics just drain you. Garfield. Family goddamn circus. Here's the business. Don't get hooked. The catch with buy now, pay later could be your credit. Seasonal workers should beware of holiday job scams. If you're a seasonal worker, I mean, you probably don't have that money to scam, but I guess, a little at a time. Grains of sand build a mountain, I suppose. Uncertain nitrogen prices. Supply may affect application timing. Whoa, this is a deep. Oh, that's for farming. That's like the air. Goodwill will be closing for the holidays this year. Anybody knows a good attorney for traffic tickets? Let me know. Not like your buddy. I want the best. I want the best guy out there for traffic tickets. So let me know. Not just a guy that does it. Not just a lawyer. Some guy in a shopping center. I need to know the best. Got too many speeding tickets here in the last year. And it's starting to bite me in the ass. Invention of the year, of course, as we know, is the lightest, most portable mobility device. It's a wheelchair. Not even an electric one. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Opinion. Ahmaud Arbery was the victim of modern-day lynching. Absolutely right he was. That was pretty fucked up what those guys did. On crime, we must learn the difference between danger and discomfort. This is a bad time for this article, considering that lady was almost abducted at gunpoint and raped in a alley by the art museum. You're out for an evening walk with your neighborhood in central Springfield, perhaps around Roundtree, Phelps Grove, or University Heights. You walk past storied homes owned by affluent professionals, sitting side by side rentals that aren't quite as well kept. The university is a few blocks away. Blah, 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 blah. You don't need to set the scene like that. Continuing on, a beseveled-looking man approaches you and asks you for money. You ignore him as you walk through the park. You notice a discarded beer cans and bottles and wonder if the homeless people have been drinking in the park. Well, no shit. They're fucking homeless, and they like to drink. You don't have to wonder about it. You should know. Jesus. Sheltered off in your art museum neighborhood. Or wherever. And you arrive back home and see a beat-up car parked across from your house. A woman is sitting in... Oh, fuck. All right. So this is right across from the Arbery thing. This is so bad. I can't believe they put this article next to this. Because this is kind of what happened with him. Those people thought that he was walking around their neighborhood and they didn't like it. Jesus Christ. Homeless and mentally ill people are repeatedly singled out as perpetuating crime in Springfield, but when crime is related to homeless, illegal loitering, when it excludes, there is no difference in crime commission rates between sheltered and unsheltered people. Yet time after time, instead of demanding that our city create comprehensive, evidence-based plans to address crime, we choose instead to demonize and scapegoat the vulnerable of victims of crimes, or the vulnerable to our neighbors. Sorry. I'm terrible at reading. This is probably not a good podcast for me to do, but I like doing it. Man, there could have been another article there. You could put it on another page. I don't know. Seemed a little bad, but I suppose at the end of the day, they're really trying to stop that perception. So maybe it wasn't that bad. CRT stuff. Not going to get into that. Why no anger over countless Americans dying every year? Oh, it's a fucking abortion article. Get bent. Do what you want. Don't let these Bible thumpers tell you what to do. Pistol Annie's Craft Holiday album. Not so sentimental. Let's see if we got any good shows on. Liar Liar. It seems really short. Was it only an hour? Followed by Top Gun. Oh, there's Total Recall, followed by Terminator 2 Judgment Day on BBC America. Damn right that's American. Predator. It's an Arnold Day. Die Hard. It's that time of year. Big Lots. To see if I got ripped off on my tree. Went with my daughter to get a Christmas tree and spent a lot of money. But I got a monster 12-footer. Looks pretty great. Procter & Gamble has their own leaflet. That's interesting. Fuck you, Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon rocks Christmas. Fuck. I really don't like him. The Cruelty of Cumberbatch. Wealthy and charismatic Montana rancher Phil Burbank, Benedict Cumberbatch, inspires fear in all in those around him. I don't think that's the truth. Tasty fried tofu. Glazed ginger barbecue tofu. Get bent. Our easiest jitterbug phone ever. Okay. Great steel ads in here. Ooh. The most affordable mobile medical alert. And we've got John Walsh selling this. He's a safety advocate. Damn. Didn't sell anything to old people. A little late for the Black Friday pamphlet here. Where's this from? Menards? Ooh, actually. $289 for a 4,500 starting, 3,600 running watt portable gas generator. That's a good deal. $40 for that ladder. Man, I a little overpaid. I tell you. Oh my God. Oh, those aren't the same ones. I had iPods or AirPods for a long time. I kept losing them and then paying a lot of money to replace them. So I started buying these fake ones from Menards for $11. Man, they are awesome. A lot of good electronics in here. Some stuff I could use. USB-C to USB 2 flash drive. Now, when I went and looked at trees at Menards, they had some like $700 ones there. Well, shit. I guess that's the Sunday paper for today. Everybody enjoy, like I said. Make sure you check out all our other stuff. I work pretty hard at it, and I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. So just check them out. Give us a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next week, this is the Sunday paper.